Hi, I'm Tom. I write fiction under the name T.H. Willoughby, and I just thought I'd start making weekly update videos to just kind of log my progress and how my current projects are going along. So this is probably going to be a bit longer than usual because I'm just going to go over kind of where I started and how I got here, but that would be, well, basically all my life I've been writing stories and having ideas, but mainly just very, very short stuff, flash fiction type stuff. And then I can't remember when it was, but I started writing a story on a whim, and it turned into something a lot longer than I'd usually been doing. And I just at that point decided that I want to try a bit harder and focus a bit more effort on it and see where it took me, because I just really enjoy writing that story. It turned out to be about 15,000 words, so that one was called Station. I'll link to it below. But from there I started writing another story about sometime in 2015 called Venomous Poison, based on a dream I'd had a few times and just couldn't get out of my head. So I just jotted it down and got quite a bit done on that one. Through the next couple of years I just wrote it and edited it and got it to a point where I kind of looked at it and thought, this actually isn't any good. So I put that on the back burner, and I'm probably going to rewrite it at some point just from the ground up, with proper plotting and structure. But from about mid-2017 I started writing short stories with the aim to publish them. And in February 2018 I released small packages on Amazon, and was quite happy that I'd actually released something, but then didn't market it very well. So that's definitely something I'm going to keep in mind for future, that I need to put a lot more effort into promoting it and getting an audience and building it up, probably hence the videos. And then during 2018 I started doing a lot of plot outlines for my current work in progress, and in November 2018 for NaNoWriMo I took that and wrote it into 50,000 words. It wasn't a full book, but it did have like the start, the middle, the end and all of that, so it was like a very condensed version of the full thing. What next? So beginning of 2019 I wrote a couple of short stories for an anthology called Don't Open the Door, a horror anthology. And I also did a bit of work on the next edit for my current work in progress, which at the moment I'm calling the Plant Book, because I haven't thought of a name, or I thought of a name but then it didn't fit the book. And I did some more edit in 2020, but just recently in the past few months I decided, okay, I'm going to really go for it now, and I restructured everything so that I definitely had time several days a week to sit down and write for a couple of hours. And so where I am now is I'm going back through the book and adding in scenes. I'm changing the pacing, I'm putting in more information when it's needed, and I've got about a quarter of the way through, and my plan for the next month or so is to finish up that work, hopefully get it to be somewhere between 80 and 100,000 words. It's currently sitting at 70,000 words, and then I can do I'm going to kind of put it aside and then start doing plotting for another idea I've got, which is going to be a heist story with a couple of twists on the genre. And once I've done that, enough time will have passed that I can come back to Plant Book with fresh eyes and do a pacing and continuity pass. And after that, it all depends really. If I think that Plant Book is in a good place, then I can just do the final line edits and get it sent over to an editor to see just to see what can be tidied up on it and if there's anything more that can do, and hopefully get it start querying some agents. This light is not good at all, is it? But also, Heist Book is part of a larger universe called Pansapia that I'm working on with a friend, and so there's some stories there that we need to go and plot out and write. So all of that will be happening in between stages where I either need to let Plant Book sit for a little while, or I need to kind of take a break to come back to it with fresh eyes, or it's off with someone else, or anything like that. And yeah, hopefully good things from there. So that's where I've been, that's where I am, and that's where I'm going. And if you want to know anything more about the tools I use, the process I use, or just about the books I'm writing, then leave a comment and I'll update it in a future video. Okay, bye.